Welcome to Seeking Alpha's Wall Street Breakfast, where we cover the top news for investors every morning. Good morning. Today is Friday, November 15th. I'm Julie Morgan. Ford is hit with the NHTSA's second largest fine. Amazon is stepping in on Hims and Hers territory, and GM's Cruise has to pay up. Ford runs into more issues with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and has been hit with a $165 million fine after the regulator found that the company delayed a recall of more than 620,000 vehicles and gave consumers inaccurate information regarding a faulty rear camera. In August of 2021, NHTSA discovered that the rear-view cameras on Ford Explorer, Escape, and Edge SUVs, F-Series, and Ranger pickup trucks, transit vans, and the Mustang were prone to an electrical glitch that caused intermittent failure. The cameras were supplied by Magna Electronics. The agency accused Ford of failing to issue a timely recall for the affected vehicles and for not providing accurate and complete recall information as required under federal law. NHTSA's fine against Ford is the second largest in the agency's 54-year history, after the Takata airbag consent order. Ford will be required to make an upfront payment of $65 million, with an additional $55 million deferred and the balance for performance obligations. Cruise, GM's autonomous vehicle unit, has admitted to providing a false report involving a car crash and has agreed to pay a $500,000 criminal fine. More than a year ago, on October 2nd of 2023, a Cruise car in San Francisco ran over a pedestrian who had been thrown into its path by a vehicle driven by a human. The Cruise vehicle stopped after running over the pedestrian but did not detect that she was underneath the car. It then attempted to pull over to the side of the road, dragging her over 20 feet. While Cruise filed a report with the NHTSA describing the accident, it omitted reference to the secondary movement and dragging. Cruise agreed to resolve the offense through a 3-year deferred prosecution deal, which includes a $500,000 fine, implementing a safety compliance program, and providing annual reports to the U.S. Attorney's Office. If it fails to meet these requirements, the U.S. Attorney's Office can proceed with prosecution of the offense. The investigations brought on by the accident led to Cruise's CEO and its co-founder resigning last year, as well as layoffs. BofA has lowered its rating of Hims and Hers to underperform from buy, citing Amazon's push into the hair loss and erectile dysfunction treatment markets. Shares of Hims and Hers fell 24% on Thursday. BofA wrote in a note that Hims generates 80% plus gross margins from its core hair loss and ED markets, and the substantial operating leverage observed to date is directly from its ability to source drugs cheaply and sell them at nice markups to more patients. The investment bank said it expects Amazon's recently announced entrance into these markets to impact Hims' ability to grow and capture new customers, along with how much it will be able to charge for the treatments. BofA said it was lowering Hims' revenue growth estimates by around 10 percentage points from 2025 to 2027 and reducing operating leverage. The bank cut its price target from $32 to $18. I have a few other articles that I'd like to share with you that you can find on Seeking Alpha. Defense and government contractors' stocks shot down on sudden worries over a Trump Pentagon. The FAA sets a record for commercial space licenses amid red tape criticism. And vaccine makers close lower after RFK is picked to head the HHS. On our Catalyst to watch for the day, Liberty Global will spin off its Swiss telecoms operator Sunrise to shareholders. After the spin-off, Sunrise will be an independent, publicly traded Swiss company, and Liberty Global will continue to own and operate its businesses in Belgium, Ireland, Slovakia, the UK, and the Netherlands. And the Oppenheimer AI Impact on Cloud and Communications Summit will include participation from Amdocs and Extreme Networks. Now let's take a look at the markets today. As of 6 a.m., Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq futures are in the red. Crude oil is down 1% at just shy of $68 a barrel. Bitcoin is down 2.1% at 89,000. In the world markets, the FTSE 100 is flat, and the same is true for the DAX. Domino's Pizza is on our list of the biggest movers of the day pre-market. DPZ is up 8% after Berkshire Hathaway revealed a new $549 million stake in the pizza chain. According to a Thursday portfolio update, Berkshire Hathaway, led by renowned investor Warren Buffett, acquired nearly 1.3 million shares of Domino's by the end of September, representing a 3.7% ownership in the pizza delivery company. On today's economic calendar, at 8:30 a.m., retail sales. Also at 8:30 a.m., import-export prices. That's it for today's Wall Street Breakfast. Thanks for listening. To take full advantage of Seeking Alpha with coverage on significant stocks and ETFs, become a premium subscriber. Check out seekingalpha.com/subscriptions. I'm your host, Julie Morgan. Go out and make it a great day.